Hey everybody, we're back here on the homestead. Took a vacation, spent some time with friends and family back in Pennsylvania, and now we're back. So back and right away into some sort of project. This is the time of year I always make my spaghetti sauce. And I'm Italian. In my house it was sauce. It was never gravy, it was sauce. I used my mom's recipe, precisely measured out till it tastes right. That's what my mom always told me. Just mix stuff in till it tastes right. Well, this year we're able to use our oregano that we grew fresh, our basil that we grew fresh, and I have our rosemary. We don't have any fresh, so this is dried. We grew our tomatoes this year, but knew we weren't going to have enough tomatoes. So while we were in Pennsylvania, we stopped at our favorite farm and got their last tomatoes of the season. Kim is focused on some of our poor tomatoes that we froze. We do have more outside, but we planted late this year, and everything went into buckets first in the greenhouse and everything else. So we didn't get exactly what we needed. Hence the box of tomatoes from Pennsylvania.
From Ray's Greenhouse. Shout out to Ray's Greenhouse, Telford, PA.
And we were so lucky to get the last picking of the season. So that box was the last day they picked for the last day of the season. And we transported those all the way back here to the homestead, Montana. Hopefully next year we have better luck, but it's all just a learning process.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, eggs are done. So we're just starting our process. Kim's helping me cut everything up, and then I, in Kim terms, waz it up in the blender, and it goes into our pot after I saute up our garlic and onions, and then I start adding stuff in, and then we're just gonna kind of smell all day as the sauce is simmering and making it to, till it tastes right.
So there's fresh basil over Katrina's shoulder there in the window.
Oh, yeah.
And we actually have more growing outside.
That's where I picked from outside.
Is doing really well, and we'll dry that up and
and our oregano's in a, I don't know, 2-3 gallon bucket, whatever it is, I'm not sure.
Yep.
And it is just overflowing. I could have picked as much oregano as I needed. So we already dried herbs once this season. I'm going to do it again. Yep. Just have to watch with the solar. Takes a little bit longer. I usually dehydrate during the day, shut it off at night so it doesn't draw too much on the solar overnight.
Right. And then what was on the floor back behind the tomatoes from Ray's?
Oh goodness, that is some cucumbers and zucchini that I picked like the morning after we got home. So I guess yesterday I picked all that. I already took one of the cucumbers. It's in the fridge, turning itself into pickles.
Right.
I always have to have pickles in the house. But yeah, that's just some of the stuff we picked. So I got to figure out. I might grate it up and freeze it maybe for zucchini bread later. Or your mom did this really nice shepherd's pie.
Yep. And
she actually added the zucchini in it, and it was actually really good. Yeah, so nice and moist. We might try that too. But
cool. All right.
Lots of stuff.
Sauce making day. Katrina, you also talked about cubing up some of the tomatoes and canning them that way as well.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think, last year we bought like crushed tomatoes or diced tomatoes. So I'm just wondering if maybe I make a couple. We do pints, not big quarts. Pints is perfect for us. Okay. So I'm just wondering, I want to do some as pizza sauce, but maybe if we did some diced up tomatoes for a recipe when all of a sudden we need diced up tomatoes and it's the middle of winter and we don't have any diced tomatoes. So I'm just thinking, we'll do something a little different and see what happens.
Yep. So this is just the start of the process, getting everything going, and then this afternoon, later on, I guess we'll be canning.
Yep, and this is spaghetti sauce, so I'm lucky we get to just water bath can. I don't have to pull out the pressure canner yet, but
exactly
that will be coming.
Right, and while we were at Ray's also, we bought...
Oh, garlic. So I mentioned that there's garlic and onion in here. Next year, when there's garlic and onion in here, hopefully it's our garlic. So we bought seed garlic. It gets planted in the fall. Kind of sits over the winter and hibernates. And then in the spring, we should have actual garlic. And then we can play with garlic scapes and make like garlic scape pesto and all kinds of stuff.
And we're going to try onion
We are going to try onion
Pesto.
pesto. Onion, is it onion scapes? What is it?
Well,
Onion,
yeah, it's with
whatever.
the tops.
Yeah, onion top pesto. I don't know what you call it.
But our onion sets did really well, so we have to get those up and out of the ground soon too.
Yep.
But also at Ray's, what did we buy?
Oh, yes. We bought our apples. So
For our world famous applesauce.
well, it's a small world, but so yeah, this year we also bought 4 bags of apples for our applesauce, which is what we used to buy. So it might take us, 2 days to get it all done. But
That's okay. Last year we had to have them shipped. Jen shipped them out to us, and we just had 1 bag of each. We use Cortland and McIntosh
yep, and mix
as
them
our
together.
blend, and it makes a beautiful pink color, great flavor, no sugar added.
But now this year, if we're using 4 bags, we can share a little bit more with some family that I think got gypped a little bit last year.
Right.
But also we don't have to ration ourselves as much. We'll have plenty of applesauce.
Correct. But we were super lucky that timing wise it worked out to be
Yeah,
in Pennsylvania.
you didn't think he was gonna have apples
No,
yet.
too
and
early.
all of a sudden,
Yep,
there's
they were
these
there.
big things of, northern Pennsylvania apples. So
Yeah, so we gotta get on it because hunting season's right around the corner. We're gonna lose days quick before we gotta be out there and active in the woods. All right, nice T-shirt by the way.
oh, thank you. I'm a founding member.
Awesome.
All right, so I really got to get to my sauce and get stuff done here. Kim's got me all backed up. So next time, we'll see you on the homestead.
Difficult job as a producer.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.